Hello, Diaz here, founder and owner of Greenwood Dental. Welcome to my other series, What's Up Doc Dentist Confessions. Let me start by, I just want to thank some of the patients. Through the years with the practice, I've gotten a lot of token of appreciations and thanks, but these are really, really special. So one of my patient, if you guys check my other video where I grew up in Saudi Arabia, that patient just got back from Saudi after I think 6 years. He got me this bottle. This is full of sand from Riyadh, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia. And he said that since he can't go home, I'm gonna bring home to you, which is so, so sweet. And actually, if you open it and smell it, literally smells like cinnamon. I don't know. This is the sand of Saudi Arabia. It's the Arabian desert in a bottle. It's so, so sweet. Thank you. You know who you are. The other thing that I got, I have a patient that does a printer. He prints up objects like a little doll houses, toys and stuff. So he got me keychains with the two logos of the offices. So I turned them into earrings. So I'm gonna wear it. So one for Greenwood Dental Nashua, one for Greenwood Dental Burlington. Those are so, so sweet and so cute. So thank you so much again. And that's one of the pleasures I get from practicing dentistry, people like that. So today's video is about my jaw. So my confession is my jaw is not perfect. A little bit of story before the story is I am 1 of 5, as I mentioned before, and I was breached. So back in 1969, when I was born and they tried to get me out of my mama's belly, they tried to rotate me, and what they ended up, they successfully got my head out, then got my left shoulder because I have wide shoulders, and they got my left shoulder out, and so my head was out and my hand was stuck up there. So he couldn't rotate me to get both shoulders out. So he tried really, really hard, but I slipped and I rotated my left leg popped out. So here's the doctor pulling me out with my left arm and my left leg sideways, poor mom. So what happened is, when that happened, I guess they pulled on my left leg. So my left leg is a 1/4 inch shorter than my right leg. Why is that important? That's important because I got to trip a lot when I was running as a child. And tripping a lot, I fell on my face a lot. And I cut my chin a lot. And one time when I was, I think, I don't know, 6th grade or 7th grade, my dad got home and I was running. I was so excited. I ran to my mom to let her know that dad is home, it's ready for dinner. And of course I tripped and I cut my chin open. So my mom was crying and told my dad to call his friend who's a pediatrician to put me back together. My dad was furious because he was so tired at the end of the day, and he was like a heavy smoker. He just wants his cigarette and his dinner and a drink or whatever. And he called him and we drove over, and they put me on a table, and the guy looked at my dad and he was about to give me Novocaine, and my dad's like, "What's that?" And he said, "Well, I gotta give her Novocaine because I gotta stitch her up." And my dad's like, no, we don't have time for that. My dinner is waiting for me. And his friend's like, "Are you serious?" And mind you, they were both smoking. So here I am laying on this table and looking up. My dad had a cigarette holding me down, and the guy from the other end with a cigarette, and they're talking to each other. So I'm hearing like no medicine, no numbing, nothing. And I said, "Oh my God." So my dad's like, "I'm just gonna hold her down." He said, "If she moves, I mean, it's gonna hurt." My dad's like, "No, I don't have time for Novocaine." He should have given me Novocaine by the time he's arguing with the guy, right? No Novocaine. So my dad held me down, they stitched me up, and till this day, I can actually revisit that pain. So they stitched me up and a bandage or whatever, and the whole way home I was crying, and my dad was yelling at me, "Stop crying, you're good, it's over, stop crying." I was in the back seat. So obviously when I saw my mom, I bawled. My mom was so upset at him, and I told her they didn't give me any medication. And of course I fought that day because of me. But anyways, The reason I'm saying that is because if you are a child and my jaw got traumatized, you know, there's a lot of trauma to my jaw. What happened is as I grew, my jaw is shifted to the left, and you can see it right here. It's more up this way. So when I bite down, my left side touches very, very tightly more than my right side, and my left side touches first. That puts a lot of pressure on this joint right here, my left joint, and you can hear if it clicks or pops, it's this joint right here because I'm shifted this way from constantly hitting it from underneath, playing and tripping. My jaw's off, so my jaw is not perfect. And that affects also the way I chew the food, the way, you know, my ears, the infection and the pressure on my ears as I got older. So yeah, it's, you know, as I age, I can feel it more. You know, I think it also had a lot to do with my, you know, my hearing and my pressure on my sinuses too. It's always my left sinus, it's always my left eye. It's just the way that things are shifted. You know, some of you might think like, well, correct it, you're a dentist, do surgery. No, it's not worth it. It's just the alignment of the job because of the trauma. So yeah, I had trauma and my jaw is not perfect. And that's one of the things we really look at with the kids when they come in for their exams and their checkup, and we ask the parents about trauma or anything that would interfere in the developmental of the jaw and so forth and so on. My sweatshirt today says, I am not for everyone. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. And the reason why I wear it, because I'm not for everyone, and my practice is not for everyone, and not everyone belongs at our practice. I mean, people come and go, whether it's team, whether it's patient, and it's okay. You know, I just want to send that message. It's all right. You know, I'd rather you guys be somewhere that you're happy and your needs are satisfied and the expectations are met than being with us miserable, you know, since we're, like I said, we're not for everybody. So that kind of, that came from I got inspired by the show Schitt's Creek, which I love. It's hilarious. I'm so sad it's over. And my friend had it made for me because I always felt that way. The setup is a little bit different today. I hope you guys like it. I just felt in the other corner a little bit more restricted, and I'm very animated. I like to use my hands. So I hope you like this setup a little bit better. I got my logo right there, and this giraffe, which I love because I was bullied as a child. Basically, I was this size by age 12 when I hit puberty. So I was very tall, the tallest one in my class. I had a very long neck. My neck used to be longer. I'm shrinking as I'm getting older. But giraffe is my nickname, Zarafa, which is in Arabic. My brothers called me that, and the kids in school called me that. So when I saw this, she's very colorful, and she reminds me of me, and that's exactly how I feel sometimes when people say things that don't make sense. So yeah, so that's my story today, and I hope you guys like those videos. Please subscribe, send comments. I get a lot of inspirations from my patients when I'm talking to them every single day, and they tell me you gotta put that on video. So I just hope you guys enjoy that. So until the next confession, I'll leave you to that, and you guys have a great day. DS out.